Breaking news. Welcome to OI Charts. Pre-market brief, 21 November 2025. First news, TCS launches a $2 billion joint venture with TPG, holding a 51% stake in Hypervault AI data center. Brokerages remain optimistic, with Morgan Stanley setting a target price of Rs 3,430. Second news, Sequent Scientific reports revenue of Rs 4,240 million for Q2, marking 15% year-on-year growth. NCLT approves its merger, strengthening its position in the animal health sector. Third news, Prestige Group plans to invest Rs 8,000 to 10,000 crore for West India expansion, focusing on Mumbai metropolitan region and Pune. Fourth news, Adani Enterprises will open its rights issue on 25 November to raise Rs 24,930 crore, one of the largest in India. Fifth news, Zydus Life Sciences plans a Rs 5,000 crore QIP to reduce debt and support strategic acquisitions. Sixth news, Kotak Mahindra Bank emerges as the frontrunner to acquire 45.48% stake in IDBI Bank, with a possible part cash, part equity deal by FY 2026. Seventh news, Interglobe Aviation approves an $820 million investment, approximately Rs 72,940 million, to strengthen fleet management. Eighth news, oil marketing companies forecast a 50% rise in operating profits, reaching $18 to $20 per barrel, driven by higher marketing margins. Ninth news, Nifty 500 companies post 15% earnings growth in Q2 FY 2026, the strongest in 5 quarters, indicating a solid recovery in mid and small cap segments. 10th news, Eicher Motors hits a 52-week high of Rs 7,205, following strong Q2 results and high investor interest. 11th news, KNR Constructions wins a Rs 319 crore contract for a major bridge project in Hyderabad, expected to finish in 24 months. 12th news, NBCC bags a Rs 29.7 billion PMC contract for the Nagpur Metro Rail project, boosting its infrastructure pipeline. 13th news, Adani Enterprises plan to acquire Jaiprakash Associates for Rs 14,500 crore, receives creditor approval, with shares potentially rising up to 20% after NCLT clearance. 14th news, NCLT approves the merger of JK Tyre with Cavendish Industries, effective 1 April 2025, improving operational synergies in the tire sector. 15th news, JSW Energy secures creditor approval to acquire Raigarh-Champa Rail infrastructure, boosting coal transportation capacity. 16th news, the United States imposes sanctions on 17 entities, including an Indian shipping firm, targeting Iran's oil network and potentially disrupting the Indian maritime and oil sectors. 17th news, markets close lower. Nifty down 124 points at 26,068. Sensex down 401 points at 85,232. The rupee hits a record low of Rs 89.49 per US dollar. 18th news, Reliance Industries halts Russian oil imports at its Jamnagar refinery to comply with EU sanctions effective 20th November, shifting to non-Russian crude by 1st December. 19th news, oil prices decline after Ukrainian President Zelensky agrees to pursue a peace plan, with West Texas Intermediate dipping toward $58 per barrel. 20th news, the Indian government plans a $3.9 billion bailout for the debt-ridden Adani Group through LIC to stabilize operations amid liquidity stress. 21st news, Tata Motors reports a consolidated loss of Rs 5,500 crore in Q2 due to a cyber attack on Jaguar Land Rover that significantly hit production. 22nd news, Infosys launches its largest ever share buyback of Rs 18,000 crore, opened on 20th November 2023, priced at Rs 1,800 per share. 23rd News PNB Housing Finance receives a credit rating upgrade from IND AA+ to IND AAA, reflecting stronger profitability and improved asset quality. 24th News Nifty 50 is projected to deliver 15% earnings growth by FY 2027, supported by infrastructure, consumption, and financial sectors. 25th News IndusInd Bank explores a potential QIP to improve investor confidence after recent accounting concerns, while reaffirming it remains well capitalized. 26th News India's IPO cycle raises rupees 90,000 crore across 61 IPOs, though 44 IPOs yielded gains of less than 10%, signaling a shift in performance. 28th News. An IIFL report forecasts earnings growth of 21% CAGR for private banks and 14% CAGR for public sector banks by FY 27-28, indicating strong revival trends. 29th News Economic Times suggests abolishing the 18% statutory liquidity ratio, aiming to modernize India's banking system and boost liquidity. 30th News RBI may announce a 25 basis points cut in the repo rate next month, bringing it down to 5.25%. This could reduce home loan EMIs by rupees 142 per month. 31st News. The Indian rupee stabilizes at rupees 88.7050 per US dollar, supported by RBI intervention and strong FX reserves. 32nd News Ambuja Cement's shareholders approve a scheme of arrangement on 20th November 2025, signaling strong support for operational restructuring. 33rd News Indian and Chinese banks comply with U.S. sanctions on Russian oil companies, impacting global oil supply chains amid geopolitical tensions. 34th News Power Grid Corporation approves a rupees 38 billion bond issue to strengthen capital structure and fund ongoing infrastructure projects. 35th News Bharat Rasayan Limited sets 12th December 2023 as the record date for a 1-to-2 stock split and a 1-to-1 bonus issue worth rupees 4.15 crore. 36th News Kotak Mahindra Bank's board approves a 1-to-5 stock split to enhance liquidity by making shares more affordable for investors. 37th News Hindustan Unilever sets 5th December 2025 as the record date for the demerger of its ice cream business into Quality Walls to sharpen operational focus. That's a wrap for today's pre-market brief. Stay tuned for more updates with OI Charts.